Colorful rubber keys on a string. What are they used for?
These are elastics for braces. You take off a band and put it on. They help correct the bite by pulling the teeth where they need to go. In particular, this ring is a sample used to show patients the available color options.
What kind of voodoo dolls did I find?
These are worry dolls from Guatemala. They are handmade, originally from wire and yarn, but now very often from paper. They range in size from 1 to 4 centimeters. Such dolls are usually given to anxious children so they can whisper their worries to them and gradually calm down.
I found these in a rental car. What are these strips?
These are special strips for the Schirmer test. The Schirmer test helps determine how much tear fluid the eye produces, which is necessary for diagnosing certain conditions. The strip is placed under the lower eyelid, and after 5 minutes it is removed to check how many millimeters of the strip have been moistened by tears.
I found this at my grandfather's house. What is this?
These are bird rings, identification tags with a unique number. They help scientists track bird migration, age, and behavior, and help breeders keep records and confirm origin. The ring can be used to find out where and when the bird was registered.
I found a metal object with a sharp tip. Does anyone know what it is?
This is an old candle holder used by miners. The photo shows an improved version with matches stored in the handle. It can be hung on a hook stuck into a wall and used to hang something else on the hook. If necessary, it can even be attached to a head covering.
I found this at my ex-boyfriend's place. What is it?
This is a push-fit pipe connector. You insert the pipe, press the button, and the connector locks in place. Such connectors are usually used for plastic or multi-layer pipes in water or air systems. They allow for quick assembly and disassembly without special tools.
What is this thing? It looks like an anchor.
This is a hay holder used to conveniently move large amounts of hay in a barn. It is attached with a rope to a special trolley that runs along rails at the top of the barn. The idea is simple. You pierce a bale with the harpoon, lift it, and move it where needed.
What kind of watch is this? It's kind of strange.
These are special clocks used for betting on various competitions. The principle is as follows. Before a sporting event, bets written on paper are placed into a special bag connected to the clock. The clock shows when the bets were put into the bag. The presence of the bookmaker was not required. Once the bag was sealed, the clock would start running, making it possible to determine when the bet was placed. The key to the device was held only by the bookmaker. Therefore, players would often place their bets, and they or their assistants would quickly deliver the bag to the bookmaker. This system made it impossible to cheat either with the timing of the bet or with the bet itself.
I found this in my parents' bathroom. Does anyone know what it's for?
This is a container for cleaning contact lenses using hydrogen peroxide. The lens is placed in a compartment and filled with 3% hydrogen peroxide, which cleans it. Inside the container, there is a catalytic disc that gradually breaks down the hydrogen peroxide into water and oxygen, ensuring safe storage of the lenses after cleaning.
My great-aunt found this in the garden. We don't know what it is.
This is a spinner from a game that is over 100 years old. The game Put and Take was invented by soldiers in the trenches during World War I. The rules are simple. Each player places a bet by putting in a coin or a token. Soldiers used cigarettes. The first player spins the spinner and does whatever it indicates. Then the second player spins, and so on, until someone gets the result that allows them to take everything, at which point the game ends. The spinners were originally made of brass, which is why they have been preserved for so long.
What kind of strange pole is that, painted with black lines?
This is a signal post indicating that the train driver should sound the horn. Usually, a simple post with the letter W is used, but sometimes there is a post showing how to sound the horn. 2 long, 1 short, and 1 long blast, the letter Q in Morse code, which in this case simply indicates a railway crossing.
What kind of set of sticks is this?
This is an old, foldable clothes drying rack made of wood and metal, which was mounted on the wall. When opened, its slats spread out like a fan, allowing clothes to be hung on them. When folded, it takes up very little space and hardly gets in the way.
A wooden pyramid with an alien head. Can someone explain what this is?
This is an old wooden jack, a device that was once used to lift heavy objects, such as houses or carts. It was operated manually using wooden handles, gradually raising the load upward. Such jacks were made from durable wood and were used before modern metal mechanisms appeared.
This weird object made of wood and leather. What is it?
This device is used to compress the abdominal aorta in cases of postpartum bleeding. It was invented by Paul Risman in 1915 as an instrument for midwives attending births outside hospital settings.
What kind of ropes did they put on that pole?
There used to be a road here, and this serves as a warning to drivers about a low bridge or tunnel ahead. If a truck is too tall, the driver is supposed to hear it hit the roof while passing and reconsider. Here is a more modern warning system.
I found this in a park trash can. Is it edible?
Someone discarded a popular Mexican treat, a little spoon with tamarind candy/paste. Tamarind is often called the Indian date. You can use the spoon to eat ice cream or something else, or simply eat the paste and toss the spoon.
I found it in the yard of a house built in 1883. What is this board with holes?
This is a cooling table. In the Victorian era, funerals were held in the home of the deceased. If a person died unexpectedly, if they were ill or injured, preparations could be made in advance. It was necessary to preserve the body for a sufficient period of time. These cooling tables were placed on top of several large blocks of ice. Cold air from the ice passed through the holes in the table and helped preserve the body. The tables were also used for the embalming process, as the holes allowed fluids to drain away.
What is this thing with metal cups that have holes in them? These are horn trainers, devices used for cow horns that started growing upward. With their help, the horns would begin to grow downward again. The idea is that they are heavy and prevent the horns from growing upward. As a result, the horns grow downward and curve, which makes it difficult for a bull or cow to gore with them.
Thank you for watching until the end. It truly means a lot to us. If this video resonated with you, please give it a like or leave a few words in the comments. And of course, don't forget to subscribe so we can bring you new videos more often.